Good morning. Right, where am I today? Well, it's just a quick one. So I'm in a place called East Cramlington, although I always think of it as more like an offshoot of Seaton Deleval. But anyway, that's for my people to wonder about. So there's a little secret trail where if you take it, apparently, at the end of the trail, there's something massive. So let that sink in. I'm guessing it's probably not, don't worry, it's not the Sphinx or Machu Picchu or Pachamichu, whatever the hell it's called in South America. It's nothing like that. So don't get too excited. But I just thought I'd come and have a look on the off chance that it's impressive. And if I have time, I might go and have a quick look at Bothal. Now, I've been there before, but one of the subscribers, I think it was BKR, took the time to say, look, yes, you were there, very nice, but you missed two things. And the reason I missed them was because I mustn't have very good eyesight on one of them. And the other one, I didn't even pass it. So I might do that if I've got time. So where I am at the moment, I'm being stared at by a horse. So I'll get some video of that. And we'll get onto this little trail. Weather's a bit dull today, but we'll see how it goes. So, toodaloo. Look who's staring at me. A horse waiting for his breakfast. Are you waiting for your breakfast? He's moving his ears, but he's not sure. Anyway, I'm off. So this is the start of the trail. And you're kind of in the middle of nowhere, really. There's a car place there, and then here's the trail. So this could be lengthy. And like I say, later on, if I have time, I'll go and visit those two tiny little bit extras that I missed on Bothal. So we'll see how it goes. And as you can see, we're getting into autumn now, so leaves everywhere. I mean, I like the colours, but it's a bit of a shame, isn't it, when all the leaves fall off everything. So let's hit this trail and see what we can find. All I've been told is, at the end of it is something massive. So I mean, is it a pile of gold or an Aztec temple maybe? It'd be nice if it was. But the skeptical side of me is thinking, well, is it a massive puddle? Or massive disappointment? Right, we've made it to a crossroads. So, left or right. Now, generally in life, if you just take a right, things work out for the best, so we'll go right. I didn't even know there was a fork in the road here. Or the other tip is, if you just think to yourself, right, which is the beaten track? And just hit that and you're generally alright. If you start following, tiny little trails that animals have made, you kind of end up in a bog or something. Well, it's pretty quiet here, there's nobody around. You would have think people would come and walk their dogs here at least, but there's nothing. And my God, the sun's coming out. Quick, get a photograph of it. That's probably the 10th time this year it's actually bothered to show its face. It's still freezing, it's about 3 degrees today, so not exactly warm. Anyway, so we're coming upon a field on the left, and then on the right there's like a big hill. And hopefully, if I can get to the top of that hill, I'll have a little scout around and see what the hell I'm supposed to be looking for. But it's all a little bit vague. So I'm hoping it's not a massive disappointment, a massive puddle, or a massive broken leg. So, fingers crossed. In fact, if I head along this way long enough, through Seaton Deleval and what have you, I'll get to the stomping grounds of Andy Winter. So if you want to click on this link below, in fact I'll put it, do you know what, I'll put it in the description, it's easier. He's got some pretty good videos, he's just starting out, so you know, he deserves support and he's putting time and effort into his videos. He's got some good kit as well, you know. He was doing like a review of his backpack, and he's got, do you know what, he's done a really good job. He's got pretty much everything you would need, so good on him. So I hope you have some good trips, Andy. So anyway, where the hell is this massive thing? Well, there's some massive puddles there. Bloody hell, look how deep that is. Christ, right. Camera off while I become a tightrope artist. Right, what we got here? Do you know what? From a distance, looks like a rubber Johnny. And then, but to be fair, as you get closer, it looks more like some sort of Egyptian sarcophagus where you'd stick the mummy in. I have no idea what it's supposed to be. A melting canoe, maybe? That's the problem with a lot of municipal art. It's crap and you don't know what it's supposed to be. But anyway, moving on. It's a shame to see all the blackberries have died off now. All going, so you kind of get a free lunch. It looks like the birds have been having to go at the berries. So there's always something for the birds most times of the year. It's just knowing what's in season. But there's no easy gobbles for us humans. I guess that's why cultivation of crops came in. And then you can store stuff and preserve it. It's a bit eerie here, there's just no signs of life. Apart from the odd bird, obviously. Plenty of choices of directions now, including up a hill, so I want to go up the hill to see what I can spot. I'm just hoping that the trees aren't too high where I can't see a bloody thing. It's pointless, because obviously they're evergreen, so you get the top and you can't see anything, but it's worth a shot. We'll have a look. Let's get up this hill. Right, we're halfway up this hill, but it's not looking good for visibility at the top. I'm guessing there's no vantage point up here. We'll see though. Why does it keep undulating like that? Up and down, up and down. Is that to stop people going down the bikes and then, you know, going arse over the proverbial? Bought any particular vantage point up here, so rather than go one of 16 routes, I'm going to go down and right. Generally, just go right. And things tend to work out. No idea what this hill was or is, or because I just don't know this particular area very well, you see. But it's nice and quiet. In fact, this would be a good place if you've got a bike. I can't be bothered with all that. I had a BMX when I was a kid. It's a shame I wasn't able to get a vantage point on that hill, but never mind. That's the one thing with evergreens, you cannot see through the buggers. Now, I think I can hear a river. It's hard to see, but yeah. Here we go. Aha. So if you ever came here camping, which you could, you know, because it's pretty dense up there. You've got your water there, but it's a bugger to get through. Unless there's an easier way, you'd have to throw a bucket down a piece of rope, which isn't exactly nice. Right, what's this? Trespassers will be prosecuted. Nah, they won't. Let's get in, eh? Whee! Oh, nothing happened. Anyone can put that up. There's that river again. Still a bugger to get to. Right, I've reached the end of the track. So I need to go left or right. So can you remember the rule? Always go right. And end up in someone's front garden. It looks like houses, this. Private road, no turning, no parking. Well, I'm not parking, so it's not private, it's fine. Well, I think you follow the path around here, yes. Past Bamborough House. What is this here? No parking. Oh, God, can't do anything, can you? Right, we'll follow this path and see where it leads, eh? Right, finally. Well, when in doubt, take a right, so I'll do that. This better be good. Unless that's it, the massive puddle. I mean, there's nothing for miles. Oh well, keep going. Finally, I've found what I'm looking for. However, it's not what I was expecting. And the description is correct, it's massive. But I mean, it seems kind of pointless. So are you ready for the big reveal? See it yet? Keep looking. There you go. I mean, it's different. I don't understand it, but it's different. Well, it's just a massive spoon. I was expecting a bit more, you know. I was expecting a huge temple complex to go through like Tomb Raider, or not quite this. And for some reason it's on a flight path. What are you doing up there? Get down. Aye, so massive spoon. Well, I'm a bit speechless. I mean, Aye, well made, but what's it for? Wow, a massive spoon. That was the big reveal, eh? Christ. That was more disappointing than, can you remember the lottery shows? When the National Lottery first started, oh, we've got all the guests on, it's amazing. Every single show panned. Feels a bit like that. I mean, it's a lovely area. Look how quiet it is. But I was expecting it, like I say, an Aztec temple full of Montezuma's gold and some treasures, but unfortunately I didn't get that. So I'm going to head back. The sun's actually come out and it looks quite a nice day actually, even though it's bloody freezing when it began. There's a little burn down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back and then I'm going to head to Bothal because I want to check out those two little bits that I missed on the ladies' chapel in Bothal video that I did. I missed them out. Look at that sky behind me. Look. That's like waves of ice crystals. Look at them. Heading eastward. Incredible. Alright, so I'm going to head to Bothal. That's Bothal, not brothel. Remember. And check them out quickly. And then I've got some stuff to do later on. So we'll get on, eh? So, not a bad day after all. Well, we're nearly back, and the sun's out quite nice actually. And what the hell is that? Ah, I've spotted some real wild edibles. Are you ready? And it's a delicacy. Look at that. Real wild Turkish delight. Look at that. Very rare to see that. Dear me. Here's the question. You're going out for a walk in the countryside. What provisions do you pick? Energy bar, sandwiches, water, or Turkish delight? Who the hell brought that here? God. Anyway, like I say, we're nearly back, so I'm going to blast along to Bothal and have a look now that the sun's out and see if I can spot those two wartime pieces that I missed the last time I was there. Right, so here I am in the top part of Bothal, and there is the bunker that I missed. It's actually in a farm though. You can just see the little opening there for the guns. I presume the entrance will be at the back there and it'll overlook this road for strategic reasons. So really it's just on a road coming into Bothal, and then it's actually on the land belonging to a farm by the looks of it. As far as I can see, it's a farm, so I don't really want to go traipsing around. It's not fair on the farmer there. So I'm going to see if I can find the other one. The other one's much more hidden. I think it's partly more hidden because it's overgrown rather than it's harder to miss. So I need to go to the other end of Bothal to find that. So I'll pop over there now. Good runner there, he just had to go up that hill. Oh. Anyway, if you remember my Bothal video, this is where I crossed the bridge. So I was coming this way, I nearly got hit by a car, but that's another thing. So I came down, I came along there, and then down a little bump. Now that bump I came down was an actual bunker, believe it or not. So I missed that, it was right under my nose. So thanks to BKR, I now know that that's there, so I'm going to have a closer look. It's apparently it's pretty overgrown though, so I'm hardly going to be able to crawl in by the looks of it. But we'll have a shot, see what I can find. It's looking quite bare now this time of year because all the leaves are falling off the trees. It's a shame. I mean, autumn has its nice colours, but you know, it's a shame that everything dies back. Right, I better get off this bridge, there's a car coming, so I'm about to die. Right, I'm up from the bridge now, and this is where I came down. So I came down here, and then I decided to take a right over the bridge. Now this mound here, believe it or not, that there is the bunker. Now you can see the concrete there. So let's go around the front. There you go. So you can see that's where the guns would have fired from. So if I can get in I will, and I'll get my torch out, but strategically that's brilliant. You've got the river crossing there and then the road, so you can command that position somewhat anyway. You can be circumvented obviously, but you can command that position, and I presume there should be another, I would have put another hole there, but there is, you can just see it. So I'll see if I can get in with a torch. Right, so there's the steps, and I cannot really get in, but I can get the torch in there. There you go. I presume that's some sort of ceiling structure there. If I can get down a bit. See in?
not a lot of space, unfortunately. There's a load of mud in there, so you can't really get in, which is a nuisance. I'll have a good look though. I'll see if I can look through the front there. Okay, so here we are. Let's get the torch in there, see what we can spot. You can see the old walls, but it's impossible to get in. It's a shame that. So anyway, thanks to BKR there, I've spotted that. So they seem to be all over the shop. And there aren't any other entrances. I think that's probably the only one, but I'll have a check. Yeah, that's it. That's your lot. So 2 windows and a door. No escape chute. Anyway, that's quite interesting. So I'm going to head back to the car for a recap.
Well, that's me done for the day. Right, so let's have a recap. So I parked at East Cramlington, although I always consider it part of Seaton Deleval, but never mind. Argue with the map makers there. And I took the secret trail, basically turning right all the time until I got to the massive thing, but it's just a massive spoon. So, do you know what? It's worth it. It's a nice walk. I think it was about, probably the route I took and how I did it, it was probably about 4 miles in total. Let's think. Marks out of 10. 5. It's standard. Quite interesting. And then I've popped up the Bothal here because there was those 2 loose ends thanks to BKR there. So what I've discovered is the top one you can't really get to, which is at the east end of Bothal, at the highest point. So you can't get in because it's on a farm, and there is a sign on saying this is for the farm only. So fair enough, I'm not going to go annoying a farmer. They get up early enough. So I've come to see the other one. Now, I reckon I could probably get in there if I ripped part of the roof out, but I don't want to start spoiling things, so I'll just leave it as is. And there's a lot of earth's gone in there over time, and leaves have built up, and then that's created more earth, so it's hard to get in. It's a shame that I wasn't able to see more in there, but at least I've tied up those 2 loose ends. And can you believe it, that second one that I've just looked at, I literally walked over the top of it and I didn't know. So there you go. So that shows you how well that was chosen as a position. And I understand in its day it would have been a lot easier to see, because, you know, it would just literally be the concrete, unless they sort of painted it or put stuff around it anyway. So I like Bothal. I really like Bothal, and where I am at the minute near this old sawmill, you can park for nothing. So I really like Bothal. There's an unlimited amount of tracks, because you could literally walk from here towards Morpeth, and it takes so long that you're not going to run out. There's some little secret camps and things. So, you know, in fact, there's a little secret camp just down into the side that Huddis goes to. So I'm not going to go and disturb that. So it's been an okay day. The sun's come out, but it's kind of cold, so I'm off. It's time for some food. Actually, wait a minute. You'll like this. Bear with me. Found it. It was in the bag there. Right. Now I bought this as supplies because it's got the word sport on it. See that? Ritter Sport. I think it's German, isn't it? Not sure. Probably. Looks it. So because it's got the word sport on, it means that I can have that and it's healthy. Well, that's the idea anyway. So I'm going to end the video now and try a bit of this because there's a guy parking next to me and I'm going to need a tin opener to get in and out of the car. So there you go. So bye-bye. Right, I've moved the car there. That guy parked so close. Literally, you'd need a tin opener to get out of your car. So I'm off over the bridge now. So, where was I? So Ritter Sport. I didn't even get a chance to eat it there. He says he wanted to get out and walk the dog and oh fine, fair enough, right. So I'm off. So I'm going to leave this running because obviously I don't want to operate this while I'm driving. But it's been a good day, sun's out. So you know what I'm going to do? You should know by now that I'm going to say, get out! Okay, goodbye everybody, bye bye!